Live from the Rasta room. It's Friday night. What up, y'all? Welcome to the live stream. We're gonna have some fun tonight because I'm on vacation officially. I'm gonna go ahead and hey Keith, how are you? I'm gonna go ahead and throw the link up in here for anybody to join in. Yeah, got a whole new look. Got the hairs cut off. It's hopefully I got my volume down a little bit. I had it up loud earlier playing music. I try to keep the copyrighted material out of my videos, but usually on Friday nights I'm listening to a lot of music. That's like the rule around our house. When Daddy's home on Friday, there's usually no TV. It's music time. Hopefully we'll get some people in here. I have shared the link on Facebook and Instagram already. But yeah, tonight I'm drinking something a little different because I'm on vacation. I'm having sugar. This is, well, honestly, I've been breaking my diet a lot anyway, so even before vacation. But this is grape Kool-Aid and vodka mix that we mixed in a pitcher for my daughter's graduation party but never got drank. I put it up and been saving it, and so I put a little clear rum in there that's got like a pineapple. Can't wait to get my hands through that sexy hair. That's my bro. Hey, hopefully you guys can see the link. I don't remember if when you join the live stream you can see the previous comments that were there before and the chat by the live chat before you got there, but I posted the link to come into the live stream. So anybody who wants to join in, there's Keith right there.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm great. Are you hearing an echo? Are we good?
Yeah, I do like your new look. It suits you very, very much. So
I really appreciate it, Keith. I know you didn't want me to cut my hair. You told me as you get older, you're going to want that hair.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm just getting you so I can see the live comments. That's it.
Yeah. I did notice that when I had my long hair lately, when I had it straight back, it almost looked like it was thinning right in here. I don't know that it is, or if I'm just brushing it back all the time, putting it up, and I'm thinning it out myself and pulling hair out, because I get loose hairs all the time, or at least I did when I had long hair. But hopefully I'll be able to know by cutting it short, because I'm nervous. Yeah. It is in my family, but usually I would have it by now if I was going to do it, you know?
Yeah, but at least the wife likes it, don't she? You know, she didn't at first. She went, ah!
Yeah, no, she loves it. She was just really nervous about me looking way different than what she's used to seeing me. And because even when I had it short before, when she married me, it was short, but I styled it way different than this. And it's even a little longer on top than I used to keep it. Bye, Coda. You leaving?
Yes.
Bye, Coda.
Bye.
Bye, love. Enjoy your holidays.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on holiday now, starting now. I just got off work a little bit ago, and I'm off for 9 days.
9 days.
So excited.
Yeah.
9 days.
So when do you leave for your cruise then? Tomorrow?
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Early Sunday morning.
Yeah. And how long does it take you to get down there then?
We're gonna fly, and I think it's about 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, it's a 3 or 4 hour flight, is it?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how long. I know the way there we have a layover, but the way back we don't, I believe. Hey, there's Fish. What's up, Fishy Comics? How are you, buddy?
I can hear you. Woo!
Oh, we are live.
He's live. He's got earphones in. He can hear us.
I can hear you. Woo!
That's awesome. You've been doing all right, buddy?
Yes, I am.
What do you got there?
This is the new Yi 4K action camera.
Really? The new one?
The new one, yeah.
And have you played with it yet, Fish?
No, just unboxed it.
Yeah. So you don't know what the sound's like then?
3 of them.
3 of them.
Wow. You got faith.
Nah, not at all. This is the old one I broke, and that's my earlier one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were showing us 3 brand new ones. Like, man, you must know they're great. You're gonna buy 3 at once.
Nice haircut there, Matt.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely got a little more of a gentleman look, except for these lines. You guys see, I didn't really show that off in the video that I got a couple lines in my head.
I thought she might have done it Matt's Big Dream on the back.
I thought about it. I have an old friend I haven't talked to in a long time that has a barber shop, and he is known for designs. And usually it's the black guys that get it, and he's a black guy. But he's told me before he has no problem doing my hair. It wouldn't be much different. And although they can keep it a lot shorter and put a design in there, you really can see it. I'd have to leave it a little bit longer like this. But anyway, I thought about getting a hold of them and doing a cool design across my head for the vacation. But it would have been too much, and then halfway through it starts growing out. It looks like you can't really see it, and I didn't worry about it. This is as far as I went. I told her to put a couple lines in. I had a picture actually of somebody with something similar, and I said, just do it like this.
Yeah, well, I'm pleased you kept your beard though as well, you know, because
yeah,
I was a bit scared you was going to shave that off as well.
I thought about going back to when I had short hair before. I used to keep this really thinned up and just kind of a thin line, and my wife really likes it like that, but I like this.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Fisher's gone. What's happened? Where are you? So what's happened with Tony Lee Glenn? Can't you get in touch with him at all?
No, I haven't really tried lately. I don't like bugging him too much, but because I know that if I did, he would come on. But he's such a nice guy that he would put stuff to the side to make time for me. And he's just a good guy, and I don't want to intrude. I know that he's, you know, when he's bored and free, he'll jump in with us, I'm sure, one of these days.
Yeah, and have you heard from Rich? Because he hasn't posted anything for about 3 weeks.
No, I haven't really. And usually I keep in touch with him pretty regularly. Usually I would be talking to him every week, and kind of the same thing. I don't want to bug him. It seems like he's kind of got away from doing too many videos, so he must have some other stuff going on in his life. And so, you know, he'll come around, I'm sure. Yeah,
because I mean, you know, he's been to Florida and he met up, didn't he, with Tony? And I expected to see some of those videos on, but you know, it's been about 3 weeks and he hasn't posted anything on his Facebook group either. So I was getting a bit worried about him.
Well, he seems like he's been posting the last couple videos he posted. He kind of took his time, and he's showing the vacation in sequence, so he hasn't got to the part where he meets up with Tony Lee Glenn. And I think all it is I don't know this for sure, but it seemed to me like he was just taking his time editing and posting. I get like that sometimes, or I'll even have a few videos to edit, and I just don't feel like doing it. I got so much other stuff going on that I don't want to worry about it and stress about it.
Yeah, well, that's the best way, isn't it? You know.
So Chris Miller is in my chat box, and he says, "Love the hairdo, Matt. Thank you." He even spelled it like Mountain Dew, D-E-W. Little dew drop. He put a little smiley. I appreciate it, Chris. You know, I don't know if you guys know this about Chris Miller and if you know who he is, but he's a local guy, really big expert in drones. And he actually let me fly the first time I ever flew a drone, he let me fly his to try it out. And one of my first videos that included drone footage, he actually filmed. He met up with me and said, "Yeah, I'll meet up with you and film some drone footage for you." And he got me into flying. So big ups to Chris, because I'd have been way behind. You know, I caught that wave right when YouTube really got into, you know, a lot of people started getting into drones. He had got me into it. So
yeah, I've just subbed to him, by the way.
Okay, my brother says, "I bet you saved yourself about 20 minutes getting ready in the morning with the new cut." Almost. Honestly, maybe not getting ready in the morning, because usually I just when I had the long hair, I'd throw it up in a bun or a ponytail and keep it on my face, and it was pretty quick and easy to do. But washing it took forever and was a pain in the butt when it was 2 feet long. You know, in the last couple months, it's really been bad. Maintaining it and brushing it out takes forever. It has saved me a lot of time not worrying about it. Today I was rolling around with my windows all the way down and didn't worry about the wind at all. You know, usually I have to worry about that wind. I don't care about messing up my hair, but when it gets in my face and my mouth and I'm trying to drive and stuff, I always had to keep the windows up because I couldn't let it do that. Save money on shampoo too. You got that right. I'd used a lot of that shampoo. All right, Simon's here.
Good evening, Simon.
All the way down.
How'd you get my fish? Hi, Keith.
We can't see you, Simon. Can you guys see him?
No,
Let's
We
have a
can
look.
hear him.
Okay.
I can hear him, but I can't see him.
I put
So, Fish, are you back home then?
I'm back home for now. Don't know how long.
Oh, so you got no trips down to Florida planned?
No,
Hello?
it's only winter time.
Yeah.
Rick is here.
Hi, Rick.
I like Rick. I get excited when I see him.
I know, it's that hair. That's why I cut mine. I was like, can't compete with Rick. I might as well get rid of it. There's no point in running a race if you can't win.
I'll tell you what, that whoever did that drawing that got burnt on their program was a very, very good.
I'll take credit. I'll take credit for it. I don't mind.
Yeah, because it was a great likeness.
Yeah, I took my time on that. I wanted to look like him. Are you still there, Rick? It looks to me like he's frozen. No, maybe lost connection with Rick. So Simon, what have you been up to, buddy?
Today was my big handing day. Today was my sign-off day for the advert that I've done for the Wildlife Trust down the road. So the first big mission job. So I handed in my little dongle with the film on it nervously this morning, and I'm waiting for their approval, and then hopefully I'll get a check on Monday.
All right. I'm sure they'll love it, man. Your stuff is great.
Thanks. Cheers. Well, once they approve it, I can put it online. I can't.
Okay,
I can't
dude, that's awesome. Did you make that part of your agreement to let me
Yeah,
use
well,
it?
yeah, and obviously because it's for an official sort of amalgamation between two companies, well, not companies, charity. I can't stop much what they've said. It's all good, so.
Nice. I've done that. I like to make deals like that, and I've done stuff for free where I've said, let me make you this video as long as I can use it on my YouTube because I know it's going to be gold.
Yeah.
And I'll make a few bucks off of it, monetizing it or whatever. I'll do the work for free if you just let me share it, you know.
Yeah. So
There's
I'm talking to Rick.
Is that you, Matt?
Yeah, we hear you now.
There's some crazy cold eyes you've got there, Rick.
Ah, I know. I like them.
You get lost in those.
I get lost up in them eyeballs.
You doing all right? Is Pam still on vacation?
Yeah.
Rick
Yeah,
flying
she's
solo
still-
still.
She's still on vacation, yeah.
How you doing with the cooking? Do you cook anyway?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I know how to
good.
cook. I'm a good cook.
Nice.
Good stuff.
And if I don't, then I get Bertha to come cook for me.
She comes with an oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, Rick invited me the other night, night before last, to come co-host Shoot the Shit with him because Pam's on vacation. And what an honor it was because they get so many live viewers, hundreds sometimes. And it's just a really cool, it's a big thing, you know what I mean? Compared to my little peddly Friday night live streams, what they're doing over there is big time. So it was really neat to be co-hosting with Rick. It was a lot of fun.
It was good to have you on there, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Good stuff.
And so all of
If you
Rick's,
want-
go ahead, what is it?
If you wanted to get to the yard, Matt, how long would that take you from yours to Rick's?
If I wanted to go visit Rick,
Yeah, I mean, do it.
Georgia. So probably 10 hours, I'd guess.
Okay, all right.
I know I've driven down to the Panhandle down in Florida, which is not a whole lot farther, and it takes me about 11 hours to get down there.
Okay.
So I'd probably say 8 to 10 hours. It's a
I
little
like
bit.
your haircut, Matt.
Hey,
Me too.
Honestly,
You
the
like
wife.
mine? You like my haircut?
Awesome, Rick. Beautiful.
No, she lies.
You gotta let it sway though.
I started growing mine after we got married. Right before we got married, the last time I cut it, and as soon as it started getting long, she's like, "I didn't marry this."
I sound like he set me up. I married this shaved head guy, and then he never cut it again, and was like, "Oh, I'm married. Who cares what I look like? Long hair." But I like the long hair, so I don't want to make it sound bad. I liked it until he got it, and now there's hair all over the bathroom.
It ain't just me. All the kids have gotten their haircuts now, but for a while there, we all had really long hair.
I've had it pretty much all my life.
Yeah.
I've had shoulder length hair back in my 20s.
This
But it was
the
cool.
first time you
I
had
had
long
shoulder
hair.
length hair.
When did you cut yours off, Simon?
Oh, blimey, right. 98, 99.
Oh, you were still pretty young when you got rid of it then.
In my 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
I ain't had a haircut, and I can't remember when.
they have the split ends done, Rick. Do they not copy split ends?
Unless you talk about the hair on my chin.
What up, Lucas? You coming to us from the car? And Brienne and Noble. Is that little Noble?
Hey man, we're trying to roll with the 3G signal, so I'm sorry.
Hey, it works. It's a little bit
I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second.
So over here in the chat box, we got Drone Encounter said he thought he was watching Tom Cruise for a minute. And then we've got my bro said Rick probably came out of the womb with that hair.
Come out of the what?
The womb. You were probably born out of the womb with that hair.
Yeah, that I wouldn't doubt.
Got baby pictures of him with long Fabio white hair. And then we Who's Your Mama says, Matt, you look kind of 50-ish. I thought the same thing. Actually, when I first was combing it, I actually, quite a few years ago, when my mom had her 50th birthday party, we surprised her with a surprise 50s theme party, and we all dressed up like the 50s. And I did my hair like that. I set it up for a while, growing it so that I could kind of go up with it and do that greaser look. And it looked great. And when I was doing my hair yesterday, I was like, I could do that again now. Get that greaser going on. 50-ish, you're crazy.
I bet I could do that with mine.
Did you guys, everybody's in the live stream now. I didn't really show this off in the video. I probably should have, but I got these lines in my head.
We're on there now.
There.
We're on there now. Cool, I'm on there. Hey everybody. What's up everybody? We're driving.
What's up, Lucas? Where you headed?
We're going to a photo shoot.
Oh, always hustling.
Hey man, I'm hustling with my cousin today, my man.
What did he say?
Hustling with my cousin, man. I'm gonna go collect 200 G's off of her. You know what I'm saying? 200th of a cent, pretty much.
I hear Brienne keeping you honest over there.
I tell you what. I've never thought about becoming a homosexual, but after you cut your hair, it's really a turn on, man. Like seriously, like when I saw that nasty kebab come off the back of your head, I was like, okay, now I can totally see myself dating Matt's big dream. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I could open your mind, Lucas. Expand your horizon.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. I'm
I know exactly what he's talking about, because I can't look at you straight in the face.
He's exactly right. We're in Alabama, so we got really good internet, so it's fantastic. You guys should move down here. Third world country at its finest.
You can totally tell. You gotta quit petting.
That's awesome. But
Yeah,
hey, what I cut off, what I still have, the ponytail I still have that got cut off, that thing is soft and beautiful. Don't even. I'm donating that, and somebody's getting a nice thick wig.
It's a sexy mane, my brother. I love that. You should give it to somebody that has cancer. Do something awesome.
No, that's what I'm doing. I'm donating it.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, guys, if you ever donate your hair, do not donate to Locks of Love. They recently started charging families for the wigs. They don't give them away anymore. So
That's
you
ridiculous.
donate your hair and then they charge. But there's other companies that do give them away. And so there's other companies. You go to dove.com and they give theirs away to kids that need them.
Lots of love can suck it.
I know. I have a little thank you card that I saved for years from the last time I grew my hair out and donated it, and I was proud of that. And now I'm like, throw that in the trash. You're gonna charge these, and they charge them thousands of dollars for these wigs.
It's ridiculous. I don't know how they stay in business.
That's crazy.
They stay in business because they're getting everything donated.
There you go. There you go. Hey, give me a handout, and I'm gonna charge somebody for the handout you gave me. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like Goodwill, man. You know, I'm gonna give stuff to Goodwill. They're gonna turn around and make a profit and say it's good.
Hey, but I don't know about your Goodwills, but the ones around here, they hire people that nobody else wants to hire.
I like that. I like that.
So I get what they're doing. I mean, they got to make a little bit of money. I'll pay $2, $3 for a used shirt if you're gonna give that $2 or $3 to somebody who couldn't get a job anywhere else.
Hey, you can run across some good golf clubs too around the Goodwill, man. Yeah, I've got some really good what is that? Callaway. I got a good Callaway iron set one time from Goodwill, man. It was worth like $600, and I bought it for like $150. They had no idea, so I won on that.
We could talk all day about the Goodwill finds, man. My wife,
Yeah.
we have an outlet close by where you can buy it by the weight. You just buy anything by the weight.
I'm loving that.
I have something up here called a flea market.
You're cutting out, my man. Okay, there you go.
So I can buy really expensive stuff that I find, and then I'll go resell it in my booth. I don't know how to explain that. I just buy and resell. I hustle.
Check out my view.
What's going on Sunday with Keith?
Oh, give it back.
All right,
Give it back.
we're Keith and I are meeting up at Brandon Marsh.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be neat.
Yeah, looking forward to that, Sam.
You're gonna be filming,
Yes,
Keith.
sir.
You guys anybody gonna have videos of that happening?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you fly your drone there, Si?
No,
No. Oh, so I won't bother putting it in there.
I did for a filming project, but I did it at a crack of dawn. But no, because of the nesting birds as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Hey, Matt, at our Goodwills, they have a lot of wigs. You want me to pick you one up?
I thought about not donating the ponytail. I was walking around with it yesterday, like I'll just reattach this bitch. Sorry, I forgot Noble was in the car.
It's all good. He don't care. He curses too. I've got to really pee really bad right now. I'm at like a DEFCON 3.
You got a Mountain Dew bottle or something?
Hang it,
Dude,
hey, hang it out the window.
it's too small.
Yeah, you could just roll down the window and toss it out. Keep driving.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could do that. I don't drink Mountain Dew. I drink Sundrop. Anybody heard of Sundrop?
Hey, keep a hold of it. You don't want it to drag the ground though.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
That's a bad place to get road rash.
Hey guys, have you ever been to Athens, Alabama?
No.
I'm in Athens, Alabama right now, and there's a Walmart I'm looking at. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Come to Walmart.
Like I don't see enough Walmarts.
We have a Walmart. Look at that. Sub.
We did drive through Alabama. We hardly stopped. We was scared. We was in the deep south.
Hey man, don't go to Walmart at 3 in the morning. You get raped.
Oh, hi.
That's Noble.
By the employees?
Yeah, probably by the employees.
This is an odd conversation to have with the little kid on the live stream.
He's got to learn someday how terrible this world is, right?
He's gonna start school going, I got raped at Walmart.
Hey, that part, did you get your hair parted? Like you got like the shaved part spot on your hair?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
called a
sexy,
hard
dude.
part.
I've been thinking about doing that, but I always pull mine back.
Well, I got the second line too to really.
Oh my
to really
gosh.
emphasize. Yeah, dude.
You got that fade, my man. You got that at Great Clips for real.
It's faded to a hard part, is what that's called.
Oh
a hard
my
part.
God.
It's just faded to the part over here. But over here, you got the hard part.
But that is fantastic. My wife's been begging me to get my hair cut real nice for a while. I'm just not doing it.
Is it because she's asking you to? Because I feel like that's why you didn't cut his hair 4 years.
I would do whatever she asked me to do. Yes, ma'am.
Good,
Hey,
good husband.
You should do it, Lucas. I'm telling you. Hey, I posted a picture of me with this today, and I got likes from girls I didn't know I was even friends with.
Oh my God. Hey.
Oh yeah.
All right.
What I've been, my hair's really long on top. I want to like get it shaved on the sides and pull it straight back like Brad Pitt and Fury, but I'm not as hot as Brad Pitt. So
Georgia line. You know his hair
Yeah,
like real long in there.
That's almost
Yeah.
almost Casey Neistat.
Yeah. That's hot.
yeah, they opened a bar in Nashville like this weekend, and like one of my friends, like his company like helped them open it up. I had no idea it was that cool. It freaked me out. He's got photos with those two guys. Blew my mind.
Those two guys, I really like those two guys.
Yeah, like they're really sexy, right? Like women like that.
Yeah. They got wives and they're dedicated to them. That's
Like
hot.
that. That's a sexy man right there.
Good man.
Not as sexy as Matt though.
I agree.
Hey, nobody is sexier than me.
Oh, I think Matt's a close first, to be honest. Now, I want to say something positive real fast. I absolutely always, from the day one I've known Matt, I have looked forward to every freaking video he does, and that's no lie. He's awesome. He's positive, and we look forward to every bit of it. It's awesome stuff.
That's
Man,
awesome.
I appreciate it, Luke, man.
It's the truth, dude.
You need to do more stuff. I'm like that with your stuff, but I find you in other places. You need to put some YouTube videos up. People eat it up, man. You're full of positivity. You're fun.
Yeah.
You're always got. Well, I was gonna say you always got some energy, but not always. Some of those videos. Hold on, this is Luke starting a video off
glasses came off.
Yeah, this is Luke starting off a video on Instagram.
Yeah, there it is.
You guys see it? He starts it
I
off.
saw
He's over here like this, right? He's over here like this.
Yeah, there you go. Like it's
And then he turns to the camera. He's mad about something.
I'm such an idiot. I love it, dude. I just express my glory of being an idiot.
Dude, it's funny, dude.
It's awesome. I just love it. I just love life, man, and like acting a fool, dude.
That's why I don't come on here a lot, because I don't know how to like act not a fool.
Well, you can.
Hey, you're awesome. You're married to one of the coolest guys around. No joke. Hey, dude, I used to date a girl from Fishers, Indiana. You know where that's at?
Yep. I go up there once a week for work.
Yeah, her dad was a psychopath. Like, I'm not even kidding, man. This guy was one of those left-wing extremists. He actually had, no joke, he was on President Obama's like call list. Like he's actually had conversations with him and stuff. And like I was sitting in his house and I'm like, why am I dating your daughter? This guy was crazy.
Wasn't his daughter like super conservative?
No, yeah, she was super conservative. He was like ultra liberal. Like he wanted everybody to die liberal.
Yeah.
He was scary.
We're a red state now. We used to be blue. We were blue for a long time.
Yeah.
We turned red back Obama era.
Yeah. It just blows me away, man. I mean, like I've never met nobody in my life. He scared me, dude. Like he was a scary guy. But anyways, it was cold up there, man. When I was up there in February, walking into some Target, it was like 15 degrees below zero wind chill. Dude, it was awful.
Yeah, you guys don't get that down there, do you?
God no.
Tennessee, and now they're in Alabama.
Yeah, Tennessee. Yeah.
I was born in Tennessee.
Yeah, my wife.
Born in Tennessee.
For real?
My wife.
In
Yeah.
Knoxville.
Oh, she's awesome.
Well, I think I was born in Oak Ridge. In Oak Ridge or Knoxville. Me and my sister were
Oak
born.
Ridge.
I know where that is.
You know the history behind Oak Ridge, don't you?
Yeah, it was like a war something blow. I don't know.
It's part of the Manhattan Project.
It's part of the Manhattan Project where they split the atom and stuff so we can nuke some Nazis.
Yep. I had somebody tell me that once. I just obviously didn't pay attention.
Yeah, they experimented on her
Oh wow. Well, hey, good for her.
because she is an atomic bomb. I'm telling you.
True
She
that.
is. Hey, I like that stuff. My wife's an atomic bomb too, my man.
As long as everybody's good and
As
don't
long
make
as
me
you don't,
mad.
as long as you don't like the fuse, you're all right.
As long as you do what I tell you to do, you should be good.
There you go. Hey Matt, we're gonna totally come up there someday and hang out with you guys. I promise.
Hey, we're gonna come down there, dude. Like it too.
Anytime you want to do it, you let me know. You got a free place to stay. We're actually in the process of buying a house right now, so we should be moved in about 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, man.
You're
Yeah.
moving out of the one you're in?
Yeah. We got it for sale. We've already bought the one. It's on the Alabama-Tennessee state line in a town called Ardmore. And dude, they got like a gig internet connection speed. I mean, it's real fast. It's great. It's a good house. We just needed to make it a bigger house and a better place because I mean our house is like 1,900 square feet, but we've added on to it and stuff and everything.
Yeah, I was
And the
gonna say,
market's
you
really
just added
hot.
on to it recently, didn't you?
Yeah, we added on to it, and then we decided, hey, we just want to sell it. So we're moving.
So now you gotta start a band, the Alabama Tennessee line.
There you go, man. Alabama-Tennessee line. Florida Bridge line can suck it. Anyways, my brother, we got to get off this thing. I'm about to lose signal because it's a terrible spot. But dude, it's been a pleasure being with you guys again.
Hey, no problem. Hey, man, we'll talk to you again next time, buddy.
Hey, we got lots of love for all you guys right there in the states and also in the east side of in the part. What's that called? Great Britain and all that. Because I hear lots of awesome accents.
Yep.
Cheers, and Lucas.
Hey, everybody. Lucas, by the way, Lucas' channel is in the description below this video.
Okay.
You can find a link to Lucas Thornton. Go subscribe to him. Encourage him to make more YouTube videos.
Yeah, you should do.
Y'all be good. I don't know how to turn this off, but I'm going to try to figure it out.
All right. Good luck on your. Good luck on your.
All right, y'all
Bye,
be good.
Brienne. Bye,
Peace.
Noble.
Brand's going to try to turn it off. I don't know how to do this.
End it.
There you go. See ya.
She said end it.
He's gone.
Luke is a lot of fun. He's full of energy. Will you just a little bit of that rum, flavored rum, and then some of that
Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Killer Kool-Aid.
Killer Kool-Aid. That's what we'll call it. It's actually vanilla vodka and grape Kool-Aid.
Where's Rick's wife at? She's like on vacation.
That's his sister he's usually with.
What?
Yeah. Bertha's his girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
and his sister Pam is the one in the live stream with him.
Oh, I thought, oh. Makes sense. Where's she at?
On vacation. Jekyll Island.
Hey, is she a troll?
A troll?
Who?
Your wife.
Is she a
I'm
like
just little.
like one of them cute ones from the movie?
No, I'm just a little person.
No, because them trolls ask us that all the time.
Well, usually she doesn't hear you guys. She'll watch you, but I have headphones in, so she can't hear what you're saying. So she didn't make the connection that you guys weren't a husband and wife team. Told her before, but you can expect a woman to remember stuff.
That's not fair.
So,
That's rude.
Nth Degree Drone says, howdy, folks, from Anza, California. What's up from Cali? All right. And Deborah's daily family life is here. She says, hello, Ricky. And she said hi to Who's Your Mama, who, by the way, I don't know if I acknowledge, but Who's Your Mama's here. Who's Your Mama is right here in my home state of Indiana. She's actually educated me on some stuff about some of the towns I've done videos about. She's a really cool lady, really cool lady.
Hey, everybody.
What does Hoosier mean, Matt?
Hoosier is the nickname for somebody from Indiana, but there's a lot of debate on where it came from. It's such an old moniker. It's like when before Indiana was even a state, people from here were called Hoosier. And there's rumors about, they would say, you know, who's your mama, who's your daddy? and that's what started it. There's another rumor about I don't remember, but where the name comes from, nobody knows for sure. But that's just what they call people from Indiana. And then we have a college basketball team here called the Hoosiers, and they're one of the oldest colleges here and one of the most popular Indiana Hoosiers. So that probably doesn't help things, you know. Indiana Hoosiers. Josh says, "What's up, Matt? What the F? The hair, homie, looks awesome. Thanks. You must have missed it. I posted a video today of me getting it cut off. This morning I posted a video of it, but yep, it had to go. It was time."
Gail's coming.
I actually still have. I want to show you guys.
It's over there on the chair.
I gotta go around.
Sorry.
You're right.
Hey, where you bottom?
Here's my hair.
Cracking.
It's a whole lot. Look, it takes up the screen. I have to step back. It's over 2 feet. I haven't measured it like this. I measured it when it was still attached to my head, or my mom measured it. She said about 25 inches, but I'd imagine with it like this, it's probably a little longer.
About 2 foot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I'd make a nice wig.
It makes my head feel lighter. You know what I mean? It's a lot of weight. So, seen the vid, but was at job interview, so I couldn't watch it all. But seen the initial chop off. Oh yeah. Hey, I hope your job interview went well, man. I know Josh lives in a place they don't have a ton of jobs, and he's having trouble getting working.
That's not cool.
It's just some of these, when the economy gets rough, some of the places have such little jobs. And probably Rick knows down there, they probably got little towns like that. That when you the economy, those places get hit the worst because they're already tough. You know, if there ain't no store or shops and things like that around, where are you going to work? You know what I mean? You're lucky if you can find a nearby town with some kind of factory or something.
Right. Yeah, that's the way it is there sometimes.
Make like 36 cents an hour.
Wow.
Because it did go good. Random Life Productions here says, "Hey, Wild Presentations, Eagle VP, Rick, Matt, can you put your hair in the bucket?"
Oh Lord.
That'd be great.
Oh no, I gotta donate it. Josh said lots of love, but I don't. You weren't here earlier. I was talking about don't donate to Lots of Love. They charge people for wigs for their kids now. They get them free.
Put lots of love. Hey, we can put lots of love in the bucket.
There you go. Because that's wrong. You get people's hair donated and then you turn around. I understand they're making the wigs out of it, and there's probably an overhead, but to charge people when other companies are finding ways to do it for free with donations, it's crazy.
Well, see, I didn't know that because that's who I donated my hair to.
Yeah. Josh says landed the job in a trailer factory. In 2 to 4 months, we'll be making $35 an hour. Very nice. That's killer money, man.
Hello.
They didn't know about the locks. F 'em. And then Deborah says, yes, they charge a damn shame. Yeah, and I heard it's a lot. I heard they charge like thousands, like $1,500 or something crazy for a wig. For a kid.
Matt, let me ask you a question. Have you ever done YouTube Live?
YouTube Live?
Yeah.
You mean like what we're doing now?
Yeah, live stream on YouTube.
This is on YouTube.
Yeah.
This ain't through Hangout.
Yeah, this is through Hangouts, but it's on YouTube. But yeah, I've done it. It's been a long time, but I used to only do it straight on YouTube, and I do it mobile on my phone straight to YouTube a lot.
Okay, are there any way to invite people in?
Not with. Only way to do it is with Hangouts, I believe.
Yeah.
Like if I do it with my phone, I can't do it with Hangouts, and so I can't invite people in. But if somebody else is doing it through Hangouts and they invite me, I can join with my phone through Hangouts.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I'm going to be doing it tonight.
What, through Hangouts?
No, through YouTube.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you could do it separately. I didn't realize there was that option. You could do YouTube or Hangouts. I thought it was always through Hangouts. Is it not?
No, yeah, you have an option.
Okay.
You
So
actually have a lot of
Is it
options.
all inclusive?
Do what?
This cruise of yours, is it all inclusive?
Pretty much. There's some extra things that we opted for and paid for, like a drink package. You pretty much everything's included but your drinks if you don't pay for a drink package, and they can get expensive. So we went ahead and prepaid for unlimited drinks, which is going to make things interesting for sure.
Sure.
It's pretty much, there's 16 of us.
Unlimited squash.
Do what?
All that unlimited fruit juice.
I think it includes it in that. There are different packages, so you could get an unlimited fruit juice because that's not included in the free drinks.
You're not
yeah.
going to be drinking much fruit juice.
No. I think I even get like gourmet coffees and stuff like that, but I'm just going to be drinking liquor in the morning too, so I don't need that either. No. It's easy not to get too drunk on a cruise because they have so much food everywhere you turn. It's free, so you're always eating and stopping and doing stuff and eating again. It's hard to get too wasted.
And when are you heading off? When's your first day?
Sunday morning. Sunday morning.
Oh, okay.
So I get on a plane early Sunday morning. We're gonna fly down to Florida. We do have a layover on the way there in like Tampa. We keep going to Fort Lauderdale. We sail out of Fort Lauderdale on Sunday afternoonish. I think it's Sunday afternoon before the boat actually takes off. And yeah, we'll be. I'll be in. Well, the first full day, which is Monday, we'll be at sea all day. Tuesday we'll be in Haiti. Wednesday we'll be in Jamaica, and then Thursday we'll be at sea all day again. Friday we'll be in Mexico, and then Saturday at sea all day again, and Sunday we dock back in Florida.
Awesome.
Should be fun. I'm going to try to do... What's that, Keith?
Especially if you can do the live stream from the boat or from one of your destinations.
Right, yeah, I actually planned that. On Friday, I'll be in, for next Friday, I'll be in Mexico, and we didn't plan any excursions for Mexico, so we don't have anything going on. We just planned on checking out the shops and some bars and some restaurants and just hanging out at, the places in Cozumel. And so I figured I'm going to try to find somewhere with Wi-Fi and try to arrange it around the time I would normally do my live stream if I can. If I can only get Wi-Fi at noon, I may end up having to do it at noon. But I'm going to try to at least go live at some point next Friday for the Friday Night Live, but from Mexico.
Oh, that'll be tasty. That'll be great.
Yeah, hopefully it works out. And I'll be doing it with the
We'll have to physically watch out for it because you won't be able to warn us, will you? About it.
Well, yeah, well, hopefully I'll be able to. Hopefully I'll be able to find out early when we get off the boat what places have Wi-Fi and where I want to come back to at a certain time or whatever. Try to arrange it and then post something. If it ends up being something where, hey, the boat's gonna. I think Mexico we're in there the longest. So some of the ports we're at, we're only there for 8 or 10 hours, and Mexico was the longest. I think we're there like a good 12 hours. And so I should be able to do this. But I'm going to be bringing my Chromebook, so I should be able to bring you guys in just like we always do and stuff, rather than doing it mobile from my phone, I'm hoping. And hopefully, even if I have to do it early or something, I'll use Hangouts to send emails out to some of you guys. And hopefully we can get at least a few of you guys in here. We'll see how it works out. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this, but I just don't know what to expect. I know there are places with Wi-Fi, so I think I'll be able to make it work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should be able to, shouldn't you?
Excellent.
I know that last time we went on this cruise, we went to Mexico, and we went to a park that had dolphins and Mayan ruins and stuff, and we kind of took a bus out and then came back. We did walk through some of the shops and restaurant stuff on the way back to the boat, but we didn't hang out very long. But some of our friends did that were on the cruise with us, and a family that we had hung out with, and they had gone to a bar or something that had Wi-Fi and stuff. But they said it ended up getting, by the evening, it ended up getting super packed. It was super loud. There were girls dancing on the bar, and it just became a huge party by the evening. And so if that ends up happening, I don't know how I'm going to live stream in the middle of a party with girls dancing on the. I mean, I'm sure it'll be great entertainment, but we won't be able to have much of a conversation if it's loud.
Don't mind that.
We're enjoying watching the girls.
I'll try to get plenty of that on the video that I'm going to bring back. Josh says, I'm way behind, but congrats on the graduate, Matt. I appreciate it. And Random Life Production says, those cruises are cool. I did one from Long Beach to Mexico for 4 days. That sounds awesome. What I want to do, guys, have you seen these ones that are really long that you can actually go for like 2 or 3 weeks? And a lot of these cruises will leave and come back on the same port, but these longer ones you can go places like the Titanic used to do. You know, so you get on. There's one of them you can get on in New York, and it goes down and goes across the Panama Canal and comes up in L.A. And so it's a cruise from New York to L.A. Now that would be all, and I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks long. That would be awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Pam and them usually goes on cruises.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. I love cruises because they usually are all inclusive. When we go on, you know, it's way cheaper if we just rented a condo in Florida and went and stayed on the beach. We've done that before, and it's fun, and you save a lot of money. But when you add up all the expenses you have to worry about that are not inclusive, like meals and things like that, and then you have to plan those meals and feed all the people in the family and plan where you're going to go and how much money you have to spend on things you want to do and all this stuff. When you go on a cruise, you can mentally check out. You can go and be like, I don't care about nothing, no planning, no whatever, because it's all taken care of. You know.
Yes, I've never been on one, but it sounds cool. It sounds cool.
It is. It's well worth the money because you get to just relax. Who's your mama says, the Titanic? No, thank you. And Josh says, my sea legs go as far as the fishing boat, meaning a bass tracker and a decent lake. And then Drone Encounter says, donate your hair to a company that makes wigs for cancer patients. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, there's a disease that kids get that they don't grow hair at all. It's not just that they have cancer and they lose it for the chemo and it comes back later. Some of these kids never grow hair, or at least not until they're an adult, I think. It's a rare disease. There's a lot of kids with it in the United States. And so a lot of these companies that do it for those kids more than they do it for cancer patients. And Deborah's Daily Family Life says, I know, right, who's your mama? And it says, your haircut looks good, Matt. Deborah says, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it.
I'm going to get off of here. I got to go in here and start getting ready for tonight. I got to find me something to eat.
Are you doing the fucking bucket tonight?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I'll try to catch it, Rick. I appreciate it. Everybody, by the way, Shoot the Shit is Rick's channel. The link for it is in the description below this video. If you want to go subscribe to Rick, please do. I know a lot of you guys already are. That's how you found me. But for those of you who are not, and if for those of you watching it later or whatever, go subscribe to Shoot the Shit. It's a lot of fun. Most popular live streamer I know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace, Rick.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the meetup. Are you guys? What is it, Simon?
I have to love you and leave you shortly.
Okay.
I've got to get up.
So
I'm
is
off to an auction tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Are you looking to buy some or just seeing?
So I'm auctioning there's two vases that are being auctioned that belong to my dad. And it's the first ever time we've been to an auction. So myself, Claire, Thomas, and a family friend, we're heading, it's about 40 miles away. And we're selling these two vases. So first thing in the morning.
Wow. That
So
sounds.
hopefully it goes well.
So you're going to be, you're just going to be like, what am I thinking of? You're just basically going to be monitoring the situation? Or are you looking to buy stuff?
Oh no, just to see these vases come up. And yeah, no, I won't be buying. Not got the money for that yet.
Yeah.
But what gets me, there's an estimate, whereas one vase will go for £200, so what, $250. The other vase is estimated at £350, so what, about $420, $430. And they've got a reserve on them, so not to let them go below that.
Oh,
But I mean, on the TV here, I know it's the same in the States, but on the TV here, auction programs are really popular. People get their antiques out and they take them to an auction house, see how much you can make. But I watch these programs, but I've never physically been to an auction house before, so it's quite exciting.
So which auction house are you using then, Di?
It's called Fletchings. It's in Stourbridge.
Yeah.
So it's about 30 miles away from me.
Yeah. So
it takes about 40 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you've got the coffee with you on Sunday morning when I get there, because I'll be leaving about 5 in the morning, so I should be there for hopefully about 7:45.
Well, I'll be there to meet you. I'll have a flask. The cafe won't be open until 10.
Yeah.
So when the cafe opens, it's a great cafe. So
yeah, that's if I can find it.
Oh, you will. Piece of cake.
Yeah, is it? Oh. Yeah, and I see Graham's fetching his mate that he usually goes out filming with. Is it Mitch or whatever his name is?
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't read it. Okay.
Yeah. He's coming with Mitch. Are you got any idea what time we'll be finished? What time are you planning on finishing?
I've no restrictions, so it's just when people get fed up, I guess. I mean, watching Graham's films, he kind of finishes about lunchtime, doesn't he? Or just after. We can have a bite to eat, can't we? And a cup of tea and a nod to the wink, and then be on our way, I suppose, early mid-afternoon.
Yeah, well, I told the missus I'd be home about 7, so I mean, I'm all right till about 3:30, 4:45-ish,
Yeah, no, that'll be good. Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting some good wildlife footage as well, and doing a bit of vlogging. Yeah. I'm going to fetch me portable dongle with me so I can portable router and see if I can get a signal on the reserve and do a bit of live on the iPad.
Okay, cool. That'll be something.
Yeah,
that'll be something.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to the meetup. Brilliant, I want to see what you do. I'll see what Graham does in the notebook, and I'll see what I do. 3 different versions.
Yeah.
I'll be.
How are the cranes going, Matt? How are the cranes going, Matt? Have you seen any more recently?
Just flying, man. I keep seeing them fly over me. I see them all the time, though. And but I did find a spot that I'm pretty sure is getting them pretty regularly. And I asked the guy. It's behind a like a hardware store, and there's a pond back there, and it's kind of secluded once you get past the area of the store. And there's a guy that works a gate outside, and I had to go pick up some things. And I asked him when I was driving out of there. I was like, because I seen one fly over, and I said, "Do you see big birds out here?" He's like, "Yeah, those big crane birds are always out here in this pond." And so I go out there once a week, and I'm going to start hitting that place up with my big zoom camera and stuff. But I was going to say though, I'll be leaving here Sunday at about 4 in the morning, which is what, about 9 9 o'clock for you guys. So hopefully I'll get some entertainment when I'm on the plane. I'll get some of Keith's live streaming.
Yeah, we'll be your entertainment. We'll be your Florida entertainment.
Yep. Yeah, I won't lose signal until we're out to sea, and that won't be until, I don't know, 8 o'clock, which will be pretty late for you guys. So I'll have a signal all day Sunday pretty much on my way out.
So if you stay in Tampa, then you must come off the Florida East Coast into the Gulf of Mexico. Is that the way it goes?
What do you mean?
They said you were staying in Tampa, weren't you? You're going down.
No, we're not staying. We just have a layover. So like our flight, we're gonna land in Tampa and change planes. At least we think. We don't know why there's a layover because it doesn't specifically spell out that we're actually changing planes. So we don't know if we're letting some people off and some people on, or if we're actually changing planes there. We'll find out, probably tomorrow when my mom's going to be checking us all in at once. Usually you check yourself in like 24 hours before, but we worried that there's 16 of us. If some of us don't check in at the same time as others, some of us are going to be getting on the plane earlier than others, and others will be waiting, and we won't get to sit together.
Okay.
So she's gonna check us all in and probably find out exactly what our itinerary is. But I know the way back it's nonstop, so I'm happy about that. I don't fly well. I'm too big for a plane seat. It's very uncomfortable. But I have not been on. We're going Southwest Airlines, and I've not been on theirs. But looking it up, they have a lot more leg room than most. Any of the other ones I've been on have smaller. You can look up exactly how many inches are. They give you to sit in your seat or whatever. I'm just super tall, and so my head is usually touching the ceiling. My knees are up against the seat in front of me. My arms are up against the seats next to me, and I'm just squished in there. It's very, very. And when me and my wife went on our honeymoon, the plane had a lot of turbulence, which means they make you keep your seatbelt on and stay in your seat. They don't want you up and about if they're shaking around. So pretty much the whole flight, I couldn't even stretch my legs and stuff.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. There's a rumour, just tell you a quick story. There's a rumour, I live in Coventry, and down in our city centre, there's a guy who runs like a nostalgia shop full of comics and, sort of Marvel heroes and all the rest of it, but all the kind of retro stuff. Also, at the back of it, world renowned because he's got the best collection of Bilko material. From the series, he's got Bilko glasses, he's got the suits, he also knows Bilko's widow, he's got all the communications, and there's a rumor going around that he's a huge fan of Bilko, is the guy who plays Luke in Star Wars, Mark Hamill. And there's a rumor going around that he's coming down to the museum sometime this week in Coventry. He's flying over to the UK. Because apparently there's a lot of the Star Wars scenes that are shot here in the UK at Shepperton Studios. Disney, you tend to use other ones down here. There's a lot of English actors, obviously. And apparently he's here this week and he's going to pop up. So everybody's kind of hanging around his shop, waiting to see if Luke turns up.
That'd be cool.
It's quite funny. Yeah.
So Josh is leaving us. I want to say bye. He says his phone's about to die. Great chatting. Safe travels, Matt. Thanks, Josh. Take it easy, buddy.
Cheers, Josh.
We're missing a little bit of this. Who's your mama? It's okay. 2-star says, "Who is this? Where is Matt?" He asked earlier. I think he's joking that my hair's cut. He don't recognize me. And he said, "Bald." And let's see. Yeah, Barry's here. Barry says, Keith is live stream trolling again. Hey, I don't think I've said this, and so a lot of you guys have been in here, but earlier in the chat I posted a link if you guys want to come in, and I'll post it again. I meant to make sure everybody knows it. Anybody's welcome.
Yeah, anybody's welcome. Barry, you are welcome. I won't ask Gail because I think she'll be going having an early night.
Yeah.
I'll send you a link, Matt, a private link. I've got this film is on YouTube, but it's unlisted. So I'll send you the link for it. You can tell me what you think on Messenger.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to see it.
Awesome. What about me then?
Okay, yeah, I'll send you. The thing is, you can't comment. Don't comment on the actual YouTube site because it's meant for the people that Warwickshire Wildlife Trust to come and look at it whenever they want. So.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what it's like then. I can tell you what it's like on Sunday.
Okay. I can't put the link on here, can I? I don't know.
No, because other people will see it. Got to be through Messenger.
Yeah, I don't trust that 2-star guy. No, I'm just kidding. No, 2-star's good. I met him through Shoot the Shit. He's one of their viewers, and me and him will have a lot of fun on there. But you know what I like about 2-stars? There was one night we were watching, and things got a little negative. People were really trolling them, which happens a lot sometimes, and they were just. It was just a lot of hate, a lot of people mad at each other and trash talking, and it was not. Usually their live streams are a lot of laughing and a lot of fun and just lighthearted, and this one was not. And 2-star was like, "I'm out of here." He kept saying, "I don't like this. I don't like this." He was like, "I'm out of here," and I'm like, "I'm with 2-star on this one, guys. You know, I love you guys, but this ain't so fun." Look at that, DJ Ian.
Ian's in. Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
Wow.
We're just on the motorway coming back from Scotland, so we're just there, but we tune in quick.
Look how dark it is there. What time is it there?
It is 10 minutes past 11, Matt.
Look what I got. Let me show you. Look, I still got bright sunshine. I just want to make you jealous. There you go.
We're just doing a new actually 346 mile trip home.
Wow. So hey,
tune in to find a bit of time.
You had a good night then, Ian?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been tiring, but it's been good. It's been worth it. It's good beer.
yeah, Ian got some epic drone footage today. I can't wait to see.
You know what, Matt? I was meant to put the memory card on my iPad in the car with me so I can edit it on the way home, but I totally forgot about it. The drones in the back.
Do what?
I was meant to put the memory card on the iPad in the front, but the drones in the back of the van, man.
Oh.
It's so you mean after you recorded it?
Yeah. Well, I have a memory card to put straight in my iPad, so I can basically edit the software as I'm on the go.
Okay. But you did record it.
Yeah, I've never recorded it.
Okay.
Still put the memory card in my iPad yet.
Okay. I've done that though, man. I've gotten some really cool footage, or thought I did, or went to go film it and was like, no memory card.
Well, we had dolphins there today, which was pretty amazing, man.
You're real quiet, Ian. I can hardly hear you.
Yeah, I think it's the signal, to be honest with you, Matt. I said because we are in the middle of Aberdeen in Scotland, which is pretty much just open fields.
Yeah, you look good. Are you sure you just don't have your finger over the mic?
Let's see. That better?
Not really. A little bit. We can hear you. It's just quiet.
Just quiet, yeah.
Yeah. So what you on, Ian? The A9? Gone ever so quiet now.
He said the signal's like he can see us, but it's gone dead quiet here. It's just strange.
So what time will you get home then, Ian?
At the moment, Keith, it's saying we're going to be home at 20 to 4 in the morning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I heard that.
It's a long trip, that.
Yeah.
It is. You can
Takes
see
me
Matt
about-
just outside the window there. It's still not fully dark here yet. So
Isn't it?
we're nearly the longest day of the year now. 21st of June.
Yeah.
That's
You know, then
quite-
it starts going downhill, Simon, doesn't it?
I know.
Right, guys, I'm going to bugger off because it's pretty quiet here as well. I can't really hear you, but I'll tune in next time you're on. Be safe. See you again soon,
Alright.
guys.
Okay,
All right,
then.
Ian, take
Have
care,
a
buddy.
safe
Drive
journey.
safe.
See you later, guys.
Later.
See you later.
Yeah, he went live from on Facebook earlier today, and he was at a castle in Scotland, and he was standing right on a cliff, and it was just a gorgeous view, amazing looking. And he kept saying, "I've got my drone bag with me, Matt," because I was chatting in his little live stream. There's only a couple of us watching, and he said, I think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm allowed, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And, you know, kept saying, "Fly that drone, man!" And so he ended the live stream and said, "I'm gonna try it." And then he messaged me or tagged me. He tagged me in a picture later and said, "I did it, and I got the footage. I'll let you see it later. I bet it's gonna look amazing." It was right on the ocean. It just looked gorgeous.
Well, I look forward to watching that then.
Yeah, hopefully he puts it up on his YouTube channel. Amazing looking place.
Oh, Scotland,
Did you
is,
see my
you know, I love going up there.
Yeah.
Did you see my cottage trailer, Matt?
Your what? Cottage trailer?
Yeah.
No.
I put a film up about 2 days ago. It's
Maybe.
it's got a really good drone sequence at the beginning. It's a sunrise one, so I'm flying into the sunrise, but it's not over sea, it's over countryside.
I think I've seen just today that there was a video up from you that I hadn't watched, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was at work. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's good, that trailer. Brilliant.
It's one of my favourite sequences with the Mavic I've ever filmed. I had to get up at 4 in the morning. The sunrise was going to be just before 5 a.m. and it was right in the middle of the Welsh countryside, and I had to park on this single track road. So, and I knew I had to totally rely on it being 5 o'clock in the morning. There was no other traffic around, or else they would have careered into my car. And I put all the hazards on, the lights on, and I thought I've got about 5 minutes here to get the drone started, connected, up in the air, do the shot, back down again, and then back in the car and off. But I just about managed to pull it off. It's a good shot. And actually, as I took off and recorded, a white van came speeding past me, just missed my car. But it's on the film. You can see it on the film coming down the little lane. So it actually makes the film. But it's the best, single best drone sequence I think I've filmed. I went for the soft focus kind of look, and I think it works. So
nice. Can't wait to check it out. I'm hoping I get some of the best drone footage I've ever done on this trip, but I'm winging it on that. I've been working on my drone, trying to get it right, and there's still something wrong with the gimbal. When I start it up, it goes crazy and shakes and vibrates. And it does almost every single time. It eventually initializes, but then sometimes it starts doing it when I get it up in the air, and I have to bring it back down and turn it off, turn it back on. Also, my app has been messing up. When I open the DJI Go app on my Android, it'll show the logo really big, like it doesn't even fit on my screen, and it'll say the display size setting is not supported by this app, and then it crashes. And I've changed my display size setting on my phone to every option I have, and re-downloaded it and deleted it and tried everything I can over and over. And eventually I found online somebody posted, don't download the app, the Go app, from the Play Store. Go to the DJI Go website or the DJI website, and there's a QR code you can scan that'll take you to the download. And I did it that way, and it worked. So I've got the app working, but my camera it works. It just usually takes a while for me to get it to work, and God knows when it's going to start messing up while it's in the air.
Yeah, I've got a similar thing with the Mavic. I mean, bearing in mind this is only 2 months old, but every 4th flight or 5th flight, 10 seconds in on recording, it'll suddenly left, right, forward, up and down, and then that's it. It'll turn the recording off.
Do you lose signal completely?
Yeah, and I mean, I can still see it, when it ends up at a jaunty angle. So the horizon's at a kilter, and I have to come and land it again.
Yep.
Start it up a go, and then it's all right for another 4 flights. It's strange.
Well, I've been looking for solutions, and what I see is a lot of people that have this problem have crashed their drone, which I did. I hit that tree. I flew it out of, but I did get into that tree. So I have probably hit the gimbal a little bit, but it was doing this before then, and nothing has changed since then. It was doing the exact same thing it's doing now before that ever happened. Probably about a week or so before that happened. But it's every single time I start my drone up, it does this crazy shake thing, then it stops, does it again, and then initializes. And then probably half of the time, after I get it up for 2 or 3 minutes, maybe in the air, it just does it again. I think it depends on the wind blowing or whatever, something that kind of throws the gimbal off. I think what a lot of people who's have it because it crashed, they've thrown their motors off balance somehow. And I can't, and usually it's something mechanical, a screw has gotten loose or a piece of plastic is broken or bent or something, but there's no damage on mine whatsoever. I've searched, I went through every screw and tightened everything up. Nothing was even loose. I've taken even the back off.
It might sound odd, but are you using, it's one might sound really odd, but are you using the same SD card every time?
Yeah, I am.
Have you changed? Somebody told me with this camera motion business, and it didn't solve it, but it made it a hell of a lot better. They said get a new SD card. Now the original SD card was high powered. You know, its downloading rate was great. Its bit rate was brilliant. So it wasn't anything to do with that. But it said get a new one and try it then. And then all of a sudden, new card in, it went from every flight being rubbish to every 4th flight being rubbish. So something happened with the new card. So I don't know. Putting a new card in may.
You think it may have something to do with the weight of it or something?
I don't know, or how it's reading data. Does it do it when you're recording, or does it do it when you're not recording?
We'll see. It starts doing it before I can even get to start recording. It's when I first initialize and turn on my drone, it starts doing the crazy thing. You know, before I've even done anything at all. I just turned it on, okay. and then when I get it in the air, it starts doing it. But usually that happens. I am recording, but I pretty much record every single time. Usually I try to start recording before I even take off because I don't want to forget.
It's an idea.
So looks like 2 stars leaving, but I want to acknowledge him real quick because I think he says he's in Nova Scotia. He says New Scotland here. Is Nova Scotia considered New Scotland?
Yeah, well, that's what it means. Nova's new.
Oh,
Scotia,
wow.
Scotland.
I had no idea. Wow. That's cool information to learn. I used to have a Chevy. My first car was a 1977 Chevy Nova.
There we are. A new Chevy, the new one.
A new Chevy, but I was. Let's see, it was 98 when maybe 97, 98 when I turned 16 and got it. So it was a 1977, but you know, it was a.
Well, over here we had the Vauxhall Nova. Keith will know this.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a disaster. The Vauxhall Nova. All the teenagers drove it, but it was. It would never last too long. The Vauxhall Nova.
There's Brian Strowski. What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in my live stream before. Not that I remember, but if you want to, don't feel like you have to. But if you feel like joining in with us, dude, I'd love to have Brian Strowski, the famous Brian Strowski. His, I don't know if you guys know him, but his, I met him through Tony Lee Glenn, and he knows Tony well, and he's actually worked with them and did some camera work with Tony on like a professional job. But he does urban exploring and goes into abandoned places in Virginia and films really cool stuff, really creepy. Some of his videos really will make your hair stand up. Especially this recent one where he fell through a floor. The floor collapsed under him, and he went through the floor in a recent video. That was scary.
Okay, he's doing one this Friday. Awesome.
He said, I'll have to plan to do this one Friday. Yeah, please join in with us. That'd be a lot of fun, Brian. He's a good guy. He's very, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to making videos. His channel has blown up. in the last couple of years, he's got, I mean, he's went from being probably about the size I was to being one of the biggest YouTubers I know now.
Yeah, he's got over 15,000, isn't he?
Is it? I haven't looked in a little while. I didn't know how many he had. I know it's a lot.
I follow him. I have done since, you know, he, when Tony Lee Glenn introduced him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can only do that.
The vlog from the Bog Barry says the drones are being hacked. Be the Russians or Trump. LOL. So I guess all the news about the Russians and Trump have been making it over there this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking of, you know, we had our election last night. You know, our general election was last night. You know?
I didn't know that.
So our Prime Minister, Theresa May, tried to, well, she thought that the opposition guy was so weak that she could call an early general election and get even more seats. Well, she's been undone. She's had 6 weeks of campaigning, but the opposition guy for the Labour Party, which is like Democrats, I guess, has come up Trump's. Excuse the pun, but he's done really, really well, which means that she's lost loads of seats, and now we've got a hung parliament over here. So we haven't got a real solid leadership yet. It's all gone pear-shaped last night. No.
So basically, your Donald Trump is out and your Hillary Clinton is in.
Well, no, the Hillary Clinton's still in, but she's not got the swinging vote anymore. She's lost loads of seats, so she's just hanging on with her fingernails, with her paper.
Oh, because well, what I meant by Hillary Clinton was your Democratic side, but is she?
Oh yeah, you know, he's the guy, the Democrat guy. He's got some seats. He's not obviously got as many seats as the incumbent Prime Minister, Theresa May, that's there, but he's got enough certainly to give her problems, which just makes the whole situation unstable. That means there's no decision maker that can possibly get anything through right now, because you've got so many people, you know, that have seats against her, that every decision will just be voted out, or there'll be problems. And coming up to Brexit, us leaving Europe, and everything that's going on with the terrorism and everything that's going on in the world, especially with Trump over there, it's not a good news, because it leaves us a bit in limbo. You know, it leaves the UK without a leader, really. We've got no leader at the moment, properly.
Yeah, I as I get older, I try to stay involved and at least knowing what's going on in our government here in the United States. But the more I learn about how it all works and what's going on right now, the more I'm like, it's all screwed. Like, I had way more faith when I didn't know anything, you know? Like, I mean, there is no right answer to some of this. Like, I don't want to pick a side because they're both screwed. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You can't look through the cracks.
It's the same with any politics, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, I don't consider myself a Democrat or Republican. I don't consider myself on the side of Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. In fact, I hate them both. I think they're both terrible candidates. But I feel like and it isn't just with them two, it's every election. I feel like I'm constantly picking the lesser of two evils. Which one do I think is closer to what I believe in or whatever? And it's hard. It's hard, you know. And I was in a live stream the other day. They on Facebook. They were live streaming the our FBI director's testimony about the Russian hacking and stuff. And it was a news. One of the news programs here was live streaming it, and I was in one of their live streams watching it, and thousands of people are in there watching it. I think it was at 1,50,000 people watching it, and I'm commenting. And I'm asking questions because I want to understand what's going on, and I'm not trying to pick a side at all. I'm like, you know, I don't have a side. I don't have a dog in the race. I just want to know I'm trying to understand everything that they're discussing and it's going on, because I get the accusations of Trump promoting Russia getting involved in the elections or whatever. I get that, but what I don't understand is what they think the Russians actually did. I mean, what is it are you saying that they hacked voting machines and made him win? Or are you saying that by leaking Hillary Clinton's information, emails and stuff, you ruined her chances, which made Trump win? Because if that's what you're saying, this is all ridiculous. Why are we going after him because we found stuff out that we should have known in the first place, regardless of who exposed it? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that over here we don't care really how or what the Russians did or how they infiltrated it. I think the way the press see it over here, that they're saying the American people are concerned about over there with you, it's just the fact that he was during an election cahoots with the KGB or the the equivalent these days in trying to oust, which isn't fair play, and obviously it being the old enemy, the fact that he's being a businessman, he's being Trump the businessman, wheeling, dealing, when he should be presidential, and he's being underhand. I think that's the.
Well, I get that. And I get why people would be upset about that. But again, it goes back to, for me, is what they actually did. You get what I mean? Yeah. He could be friends with whoever he wants to in the world, but it's got to still be fair play, or we got a problem. And if what they did was hack her emails and expose illegal things that she should not have been doing, that we should have known about, but was hidden from us. But because Americans found out how corrupt she was, they didn't vote for her.
Yeah, it's kind of a Snowden thing.
Yeah, exactly. And because he blew the whistle, I don't consider that. Okay, yeah, you can say, yeah, hacking is illegal. I get that. But just like the Snowden thing, what he did was illegal. But I am thankful he did it. And he shouldn't have had to do it. If things weren't above board already, there shouldn't have had to have been illegal action to expose it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, we only know a fraction of what goes on with just.
That's another thing that bothers me. How many presidents in the past have been in cahoots with other countries that we didn't know about, including Hillary Clinton, who I know has not ever been a president, but has also done the same kind of things with Iran or whatever. And I mean. That stuff you expect to go on, and I understand why there's stuff we shouldn't know. I understand why there's things that a normal citizen should not be privy to, because it could cause major problems. I get that there has to be secrets. I totally am fine with there being some secrets, but doing it, what it sounds like to me, and I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want anybody to attack me. It sounds like Hillary was doing some underhanded things for money.
Yeah.
She was doing it to make herself rich. That's something people should know. That's not a secret that needs to be kept from the people for our safety. That's corruption.
She's as much a businesswoman as he's a businessman. That's the way.
Right. And you could argue that she's a better one.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he may have earned more money in his lifetime, she's earned more power until now, I guess.
Yeah. It's a shame. I mean, there was a good quote from a singer who actually committed suicide. So I don't know if it's a great quote or not, but he said that life. This guy's called Nick Drake. Keith may have heard of Nick Drake. I don't know, Keith. Yeah. He died. He committed suicide in his early 20s. But he was from the Middle East, but he made some amazing music. He's internationally renowned now. He's a bit of a cult figure, Nick Drake. But he said, and he was a depressive. He said that most people go on in life looking at the cracked wall of life, and you can see the plaster's peeling off. It's pretty naff, but you just kind of just stare at the wall and you get on with it. It's familiar, there's a routine. It's just the wall is always there in front of you. He said that's fine. If you see it that way, you can get on with it. It's kind of crap, but you just get on with it. The problem with depressives and the problem with people like him is that they walk up to the cracks and they look through the cracks because they can see through the cracks, and what they see the other side just kills them. If you're one of those people that actually looks through the cracks and sees the utter crap, that's just the other side of that wall.
Yeah, and I totally agree. I think that's why a lot of people are easily able to pick a side, Trump or Clinton or whatever, and stick to it and fight for anything that and they're so used to it being garbage that's life for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's my garbage. You know what I mean? But I'm on this side, and it's I don't want to sound like I'm trashing Hillary Clinton like I was that I'm on Trump's side. I can tell you long before he was president, when he had a TV show here, I hated the guy. I don't think he's as smart as people make him out to be. I think he's a great businessman, but I think that it doesn't take much to be a great businessman. You could be the crappiest person in the world, but if you can be a great salesman, and that's what it is, being a salesman and have a great pitch. That's all it takes to make money in the United States. I mean, there's people out there I know that are dumb as a box of rocks, but could sell you a used car or a musical instrument or whatever, and they do great in life. Even though they're not half as bright as I am.
Yeah. That's the world over, Matt, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just in the States. It's because I mean, most people sit back, do a 9-to-5 job, and quite happy with £300, £400, £500 or dollars a week, and that's it, and they never question anything. So people follow whichever party they do, and they just follow. They don't listen to what they're saying, because all politicians promise you the earth, but none of them can guarantee you security, a fair day's pay for a fair day's work. Because I did a fish round many years ago, and I used to serve someone high up in the tax office, and he said, "It's the rich don't pay taxes; it's the working class, because the working class taxes are taken out at source.
Yeah,
where the rich don't pay it at source. They have accountants who are brilliant at the job and save them thousands of pounds."
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't recall a president that we've had in the United States in my lifetime that has delivered on pretty much anything they've campaigned on. Yeah, I mean, they've almost everyone has done the opposite of what they campaigned on, and it's blatant and it's ridiculous, and I can't understand why people still stick to their side after seeing that, because we've seen it with both sides. I mean, we had Bill Clinton as a Democrat, then we had George Bush as a Republican. We had Obama back as a Democrat. Now we're back to Trump as a Republican. I mean, it's both sides, and neither one of them have ever even come close to delivering on. And I voted both sides before. I've stopped this last election. I didn't vote for Hillary or Trump. I voted for a third party that I liked the best, that I knew wouldn't win. But I'm hoping that enough people like me start getting at least on the board, then maybe in a few years they'll have a third party that could possibly run.
It's like this, Matt, that whoever's in power aren't controlled by the politicians. It's the big businesses that control the politicians, because like in your Senate, I believe that 50% of those senators are put there by the oil company. So when there's a vote on global warming, greenhouse gases and everything like that, these global industries, like the oil industry, don't want a bill passed. And it's the same here in the UK. Big businesses lobby the MPs, and the MPs don't make the decisions. It's the lobbyists, it's the big businesses that control them.
Yeah, it was the same thing. Obama made a lot of laws for global warming and things to try to prevent big companies. But what he was doing was getting paid by the companies that create, solar power panels and all the new companies that are trying to take hold. The new swirly light bulbs. The old light bulbs they're illegal to manufacture here. I don't know how it is there, but they can no longer manufacture an incandescent light bulb in the United States. Every light bulb has to be, from now on, one of those swirly new energy-saving light bulbs. And they might be a little bit better, but that's not the reason for the laws. The reason is the money came from that company.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where who's got the money decides what is science.
Yeah.
As far as, is global warming real? Is it fake? Should we be doing these things or should we be doing these things? And what's better for the economy? It all comes down to who's got the most money at the time, not what is the actual science on the matter.
I mean, it's like the money that's been thrown at cure for cancer over the years, throughout the world. and yet they still haven't come up with a cure. Well, to me, you know, you've got the it's like battery operated cars, isn't it? They've got the technology, but because the oil companies don't want to lose business, you'll never get the truly battery operated car that will go for miles and miles and miles.
Right.
And you look, big businesses, you know, like the pharmaceutical industry, don't want a cure for, you know, diseases. They come up with something that'll work a little bit, but not fully.
And that's the most despicable one, if you ask me. Of the oil company, the big oil companies, and of all the different industries that run the world, pretty much, the big pharma is the one that is just despicable to me, because it's not just with that. You know, there's a lot of things as far as people being addicted to opiates and painkillers. I mean, there's so many different things they got their hands in that's only about the money, and what it creates is miserable people all around the world.
Yeah.
It's despicable. It's despicable. If you want to make me drive gas vehicle instead of an electric vehicle, that's one thing. But if you're gonna keep me from good health, or my kids from good health, or, you know, ruining families with addictions and things like that, it's ridiculous.
And the pressure on the youngsters nowadays is terrible.
And what's crazy to me is I've always grown up with this faith that people have the power, that ultimately people are good. Most people are good-hearted people, and together people are stronger than any money, any rich companies, any industry. The people have the power. But when you get nations of people, like he said, that stare at the crack in the wall and are just complacent because that's life, you know, it's just how it is. It bugs me. I don't want to incite people to get out and riot, and I don't want to stand out there with a sign myself and protest, and I shouldn't have to. Just wake up. You know, that's all it takes. Is wake up.
Yeah.
You know, refuse to go along with the quid pro quo.
It's unfortunate. There's not enough people that read between the lines. People take things at face value too much, and the best thing is that the powers that be rely on that. They rely on society being dumbed down. The dumber the better. They can get away with far more, and they rely on people not reading between the lines. And that's sad.
Well,
Matt, I have to go. I've got to go, man.
Okay, Simon, I appreciate you joining. I'm actually going to end this thing soon anyway. I know my wife, we're on vacation now. We want to hang out.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop you a message. I'll leave that link to the unlisted video, and I'm gonna wish you all the best. I can't wait to see what comes up.
All right.
From your holiday.
All right. You take it easy, Simon. Have some fun. I hope you guys both have some fun on your meetup. I can't wait to see what you guys bring us.
Yeah. I'll see you Sunday.
See you Sunday, Keith. Thanks, Matt. All the best. Have a great time.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah,
right.
so I don't blame you having an early night. Yeah, you know, because you can relax now, Matt. So there's no after party tonight then.
Hey, there might be. I'm what my wife calls lit. I'm excited. I'm in a great mood because I don't have to go back. I mean, it's such a refreshing feeling to not worry about you know, in a couple days I got to be right back at it, or, you know, just a lot of things we normally would worry about to get through another week. We're preparing on the weekend to get through another week. We don't have to worry about nothing. Our week is planned out, and it's going to be great.
So you've only got the 9 days off of you then?
Yes. Yeah, 9 days off.
So how many days vacation do you get a year then, you and your wife?
I actually don't, neither one of us. My wife can get vacation, and she's gotten a couple days before. She has to average a certain amount of hours to get a vacation. And because she works very few hours, I mean, not very few, she works a lot less than the normal 40 hours usually. But if she can average above 30, she can get some vacation time. But because she usually doesn't, she's right around there. She usually falls just under it. She'll request it off, and it's unpaid. So we have to save money and pre-plan to not get paid. Same with me. I've always had vacations on my other jobs, but this job, it's another one of those things. They passed laws a few years ago where you could keep a temp worker permanently.
Yeah.
So you used to have, used to be a company could hire a temporary job, but it would have to give you clear outline on when the job begins and when the assignment ends, so you know how long you have and you can prepare for your next assignment. Then all of a sudden they decided, well, let's make a law. Maybe I think it might just be an Indiana law here in Indiana, but let's make a law where you can keep a temp employee forever. And so there's a lot of jobs like mine, and I can't complain because they pay me well, and I have a great job, so I'm not complaining at all. But they're one of those ones that take advantage of that law, so they can keep me without giving me, or they cannot give you benefits. No, I don't get health insurance, and I don't get vacation time or anything like that. I pretty much get paid for whatever day I work. So I'm taking a week off and missing a week of pay.
Yeah. So how do you cope with your health insurance for your large family then?
Well,
I mean, it must be expensive because, like, my wife's 80, and we was looking to come over November, December time, and her insurance, I can get a flight for what, £400, which is about $500, but her insurance is $2,300. Yeah, because she got heart problems. And that's only for 14 days.
Now, is that through a company there or here?
Yeah, no, company here, travel insurance here.
Okay.
But I mean, I pay what, $55 for the year.
Well, the reason why I asked is because since Obama has put in the what they call the Obamacare health insurance program, things have gotten really bad here for regular people like me, people who make a minimum income, middle class wage. Like if you're in the lower class, more people were qualifying for free insurance than before the Obamacare came along. But and then the rich people's I don't know, their prices may have gone up a little bit, but the middle class people got hit with the charges of that. So basically almost everybody I know has their insurance has went 200-300% higher than what it was a few years ago or before Obamacare. And so and that's, I'm talking about through your job. I mean, you have to pay through your job. My job doesn't even offer it at all, so I would have to get it separately, which would be insanely expensive. So basically I used to qualify for my kids to get free health care through the government. Now they say we make too much money, and it's just in the last couple of years. So since the Obamacare has fallen apart and things are starting to change back, or whatever is going to happen, we don't know. But since that's happened, it's gotten so bad that my kids no longer qualify. They still offer it, but I have to pay for it. It isn't that expensive, but it only covers my 3 children. I actually don't think it covers my oldest daughter anymore. I think we're going to have to look into, I think this year hers ends because she turned 18. So the government won't keep her on there. But so me and my wife just don't have insurance at all.
Whew, that's
so
risky.
we get and not only is it risky, but we get penalized. Because Obamacare, the worst thing about it, if you ask me, was when they instilled it, they made a law saying you have to have insurance or the government charges you a penalty fee on your taxes, and that can get very expensive. So not only do I have to pay for my own medical expensive, I also have to pay for a penalty every year from the government. But it's really expensive to do that, but it's still cheaper than if I paid for insurance on my own.
Yeah. So what would happen if you was needing emergency treatment then? They wouldn't see you.
They would see me and they would bill me. Some places want some upfront money, but most of the time they'd bill me, and I would have to pay it out of my pocket.
Yeah, but if you haven't got the money, what happens then?
Basically what happens is they'll see me anyway. Nobody, if it's really emergency, nobody here they can't turn you away. So they'll bill you, and they'll continue to bill you, and then they'll come after you. And basically it just hurts your credit, and you'll have creditors knocking on your door and calling you all the time until they get their money. Sometimes they'll settle with a payment arrangement where you can give them a few bucks a month or whatever to try to lower the, sometimes you can settle on a lower amount to get it paid off and things like that. Sometimes you can apply for help to get some help, some of it paid off, but it's a big mess, a big headache. And I know it's not just me, it's a lot of Americans like me, the majority of Americans. And I think that is solely why Trump won. I think it's what it comes down to. I'm sure there's a lot of people that just like Trump, but he would not have won if it wasn't for all the Americans like me that are really upset with what happened from the Democrats. As far as, we were promised universal health care.
Yeah.
Maybe like Canada or some of these other countries where everybody's taken care of at a cheap rate.
Yeah.
Or free. Some of them, you go to Dubai and some of these countries, you don't pay anything for health insurance. The government takes care of it all.
Yeah. Well, it's like here in the UK, National Health Service. We don't pay any insurance or anything. Yeah, well, we do. We pay a national insurance when we're working. I think it's about 9-10%. But at the moment, it's going downhill because it's the cost of the treatment, all these new drugs and all these new, people are living longer out there. The average age here is, for a man now, is about 76, and for a woman, it's about 80. Well, you consider that, like me, I retired 2 years ago at 65. Well, if I live to be 80, that's 15 years, I'm getting paid a pension now, a government pension. Because I was self-employed all my life, I didn't take a pension out because I thought, I couldn't afford it.
Right.
So I'm just relying on the state pension that I get, which here is what about it's about $180 a week I get. Wow,
not enough.
Well, I can manage on it. We manage. It's but see, I don't smoke, and I don't. I say I don't drink, but I'll have a whiskey every now and again, and I've got a bottle of brandy in, and I get a few cans. But I'm not a big drinker, so
you don't have a habit.
Yeah. So I manage that because the biggest bill a week is the car, because I put what 40, about $42-43 in petrol in the car a week.
That's not. Hey, you know how much money I put in my car a week? I put about $20 a day.
Yeah. But you're using yours for business, aren't you?
Right. Yeah. They do pay me for my mileage, so I don't. I don't complain. Yeah. And my job. That's another good thing about my job is they pay me well. It's an easy job as long as you have a brain, and they pay me for my mileage.
Yeah. Well, and you're out and about. Really, you're own gaffer, aren't you?
Yeah, I love it. I've been stuffed up in warehouses and factories and different places I've worked at, and it gets miserable after a while. But being out where I'm, I'm free.
Yeah. So couldn't you start your own video wedding business then? Like
I could. Yeah, I could, but it takes a lot of money to start it. As far as you got to get insurance, you got to get, license, you got to get a business license from the government. You've got to be ready to make that money back right away. And I don't know that I could, you know what I mean? I think it would take me a little bit to get my foot in the door, but like I said, I'm going to be filming a wedding this August. This is really the first paid wedding I'll be doing. And I gave them a very low rate and told them that it would be my first one. I really just needed something to show that I can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, when I started back in '88, I did 4 weddings for nothing.
Really, just to get your feet wet.
Because I didn't do any advertising, and I never did any advertising. But from those 4 weddings, I got referrals, and it's referral business. It's like Lucas, isn't it? He's I mean, all I've seen is photography, brilliant photography, but now they're going into the video side as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
So I've seen a demo or one that is done already, and that looks, you know, he looks very professional, very good, you know. But it's a case of, do you want the high end of the market, or the middle ground, or the low end of the market? Because I mean, here, people still ask me, but they expect the low end of the market. They go, oh, I can't afford it. So I go, well, if I do one, no editing or anything like that, I'll do it cheaper. But if they want all the effects and editing where you can spend, what, 20, 30 hours during the week editing them,
right,
then you won't pay them for those hours.
Right.
You know, but see, here we don't need a license. All you need is your license to film in church, which is about, well, last time I knew, was about £15–20.
Wow. I didn't know you guys had anything like that. Here, a church is probably the easiest place to go film. There's nothing needed, and they're happy to have you come film their service. You know.
Well, here, the Church of England charges you. The last wedding I did at the High Church in Grimsby, they wanted £200 for me to film in there.
Wow.
You know, the Methodist Church don't charge, the Baptist Church don't charge, but the Church of England, because they saw a way of earning money from it, the charge for videographers. Yet photographers don't get charged anything, and they're allowed to move around. You've got to stay in one position.
Wow.
So that's what used to annoy me. You know, I used to say, well, how is it a photographer can move around? And I mean, a good photographer here in this country charges about, last one I worked with charged about 4,000. So that's about $4,800 for a wedding. And my rate was $1,200. Wow. You know, and I was there all day. He was there perhaps, what, 4 hours? So the best side to get in, if you're ever doing weddings, is the photography side.
I bet.
Because you've got less hassle, whereas when you're doing video, brides expect you to film everything.
Yeah.
You know, and if they're all drunk, and you try filming, you know, and they're acting the fool, and you can get your camera equipment knocked over, you get your lighting equipment knocked, you know. So, no, that's why I got out.
Wow. Yeah, that'll sound wrong.
But I did a wedding many, many years ago at a ranch just outside of Vegas, because one of my friend's daughters got married there. And included in the wedding package, they got 20 photographs and a 20-minute video from the wedding thingamabob. And I was talking to the videographer there, and I says to him, how much do you get from doing the weddings here? You know, and he says, I get $300. And he says, I do 10 weddings a day, 7 days a week.
Wow. I guess in Vegas, they do that, though.
Yeah. But you know, I worked that out. I went, what? $3,000 a day, virtually, he was earning. And he says, yeah. He says, I don't do any editing. It's done. 20-minute video just for the service, and then it's delivered on the night time by whoever does to the hotel room where they're staying.
Wow.
And I thought, oh, why can't I do that in England? Oh, it'd be heaven, that would.
You guys don't have a Vegas there, huh?
No. But, you know, there was one on, when I went to New Orleans and I went on a Mississippi cruise, there was a videographer on that. And he was doing the wedding service on there. And he was telling me how much and how many weddings that they did. It's getting in with a wedding where they have the weddings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do it, and then it saves you looking for work because they do it all for you.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, if you can, because you're good enough to do things like that. I mean, you know, you've got the video skills to produce good wedding videos.
Yeah, I hope this one in August turns out good. It should be a good setting for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to see the because it's the highlights that sell you, Matt.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, if you're doing it cheap, the word's going to get round because friends will see it, but you've got to look at the potential ones in there. You've got the bridesmaids, you know. So I mean, I saw your wedding video, and there was quite a few young ones there. You know, that you could have had the potential of saying, "Well, I'm doing weddings. Here's my card, whatever," and then you build your business up while you're working, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, and you're still young enough to do that, you know, because I mean, but what are you in your 40s?
No, 35.
35. So you've got another 35, 40 years of earning a living.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I want to do. I don't know that I want to be stuck doing weddings the rest of my life. I'd rather film something more exciting, but you know, if I was filming for a living, I'd be happy.
Yeah. Because I mean, another thing that I did, I used to do. Well, I used to call them heritage videos, and I used to do documentaries of a family. You know, like say you've got a grandfather and he's in his 70s. Yeah, then you get their life story on video.
I've thought about doing something like that
on film. And what you do is if they're up for an interview, you interview them. If they've got people who they grew up with or friends, getting them on, and it's getting the price structure right, you know, because there's a lot more work involved because you've got to go out, set things up. But I thought, you know, I mean, how many did I do? I did about 20. And I really enjoyed that side because I enjoy interviewing people.
Right.
If you can get in, and then you've got the family all the way down, because you start with the granddad or the grandparents, and then you come down to their family, you know, their sons and daughters, and then you interview them, and you build up a big family thing, and then you've got their grandchildren, the great grandchildren. So you've always got work going on, and it's a lot more interesting in doing weddings, I think. Yeah,
it sounds like it.
Yeah, you know, so it's just an idea. If you know, because
that's a great idea. I like it.
Yeah, because the one you want to do first, is your own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Interview yourself. Get somebody interview you where you grew up, where you live with your parents. You know, from when you first, 3 or 4. You know, get some old photographs out. If you've got any cine footage, put that all together. Then you've got something to go and show somebody. You know, and that's the way you get the business.
Wow, I might try that one. I like that idea.
Yeah, I did it, you know, and I didn't push it, but the problem I found was that it's a very time consuming. You know, it's not an easy thing, and if I had somebody with me who could, while I was filming, to do you know, to do the interview, then you can then use a 2-camera job. Put one camera, and you can watch one camera, and you can, you know, get your different angles, so it makes it a bit more interesting. Because once you've done one, you've got the questions there, and the questions are the same on each individual family. You know,
Josh just came back in. He says, "Holy crap, y'all still going? I got a little charge, so I'm back." LOL. I'm actually about to end it. I'm actually well, 2 hours.
Yeah. So enjoy your holiday then, and we look forward to seeing you on your live streams, and hopefully I will be live streaming from Brandon Marshes or something like that in
Brandon Marsh.
near Coventry or wherever it is.
Mhm.
I've got to find it.
I've actually looked up the place. He told me he was going to be starting doing a job there, so I looked it up on Google Maps and everything. I've got a good idea of what it looks like and stuff. It's not very big, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm going to start the vlog where I'm just getting up and getting ready to go. But I'm not be doing any car thing because I ain't got any car mount or anything like that, so I can't shoot in the car.
Okay.
And then it'll be when I arrive and get that flask of coffee with Simon. Okay,
well, I
then.
look forward to seeing you guys together. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, thanks for a great evening. And
All right. Good luck getting that wildlife footage. Hopefully you see some cool animals.
yeah, okay then. Bye for now then.
Thanks for joining me, Keith. Peace, everybody. Everybody have a good night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.
Bye then.